Yeah.
Hello! Hi. Welcome back to our channel, or welcome to our channel if you've not been here before. I'm Becca, this is Bella. I don't know why. I've never done that before, but I did it
so
in
random.
the last video as well.
I'm Bella.
In our coming out story.
By the way, Becca did this.
How cool. It's now all covered in hair.
Wait.
It's so fun.
Look how pretty.
We used to go on holiday.
I know, I feel like a little kid.
Anyway, already off track.
Yeah.
As you may or may not know, Bella and I are engaged. We both have a ring. That's a choice that we just made.
Yes.
And we want to tell you how it happened because we didn't really film it. We were filming around that time. Like when we would go on trips and stuff, we would film it. So
it was much more for family and friends, and it was kind of like, it is, we'll link it down below.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's a very like rookie footage now, you know? Like it's quite
I love
cute
that video though.
I love that video too.
I'll link it below. It's our Iceland vlog, which totally gives away the whole proposal. We got engaged. How long?
Before my 20th birthday, and I am 22 now.
Wow, is it that long?
Last year, 2019.
We got engaged in 2019, I think. I'll check it. If not, I'll put it on the screen.
Yes.
I should have just done that from the beginning.
Yeah.
So, Bella and I have been together for about 2 years, which is like, it is quite a long time. It's long in lesbian relationship time.
That is the important thing to say.
Yeah.
That it is, yeah.
In lesbian relationship world, it would have happened way sooner, but I was not in that space. Or not in that space. Okay. Oh god, I don't even know where this story starts. So, Bella and I have been together, we're really happy. I know that I want to spend my life with her. That's that. I see this ring in a brochure that Bella gave me, but not as a hint.
No,
Thinking back, that really sounds like a hint.
It wasn't a hint. It does sound like a hint. I didn't give her a brochure which just had rings in it. It was this ring person, not a ring person, like a jewelry maker that I really liked, and I was like, oh, I really like this brochure. I didn't think of it. I mean, I always wanted,
So I didn't realise this even happened. Bella secretly gave me a brochure. Massive hint. Luckily, I took the hint and I looked in it and I saw this particular ring, the one on Bella's finger, and I knew that I had to have it. And initially I was like, that's when I realised I was going to propose. Like, it wasn't the other way around. I didn't think, I'm going to propose. Now I need to find a ring. I saw the ring. It was perfect. I knew that was the ring I wanted to give to Bella. And proposing just seemed like the best idea. We had the same ideas about life. And like I said, I knew I wanted to spend my life with her. So, cool.
You get all like worked up when you talk about me sometimes.
Shut up.
So amongst all this, Becca then went and got the ring, and she didn't know.
I had to save up for like a year.
But also, you got the ring 2 years before.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, City. No. Good boy. You're doing great. You're doing great. We were doing a really good job. You're being such a good boy. Like go leg day. Go lie down. Good. Really good. So I save up for about a year to get this ring from this designer that I know Bella loves. It's a ring that I love. Anyway, what's great about it as well is that they didn't have it left in her size. So the one they made for her was literally made for Bella.
I was gonna say, why was that great?
Oh no, I just think that's so cool. Like, it was just one that was like in the shop or whatever, but they had to make it. Like, I thought that was just really cool.
It was
like,
really special.
Personal. So then, so I had the ring. I knew I wanted to propose, and then suddenly this like wave of pressure hits me. They're like, I'm quite a romantic person when it comes to Bella.
Oh my god, all the sweet dates,
like
all the thoughtful presents, anything I want, like, you do stuff like...
I try really hard, and so there's this massive thing now, like, you see these proposals, you know, and they're so huge, like, even when we went to Paris, we saw someone proposing from the top of the Eiffel Tower, and I was like, oh my god, like, do I need something like that? So it took me a few attempts. I planned about 5 different ways to propose to Bella. All all of them, like, somehow it, like, either fell through or it just started to not feel right, or like the timing was bad.
Yeah.
We had a couple of trips planned. One was to Brussels and the next one was to Iceland.
Yes.
So Brussels was a weekend and we were going specifically to see Bella's brother. And I didn't even take the ring with me there. Because I sort of figured out in my head, like, no, I don't think that's going to work.
Some of this story is new to me, by the way.
So, yeah, so that didn't work. Because also... Anyway, yeah.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
We were not engaged in Brussels.
So then, about 2 weeks later...
Oh, God.
I think it was in really close concession.
Yeah, because of my birthday. It was just before my birthday in November.
Yeah. So then we go to Iceland, and I'm thinking, okay, so Bella's ring has 20 diamonds in, and she's 20 years old. Iceland is a trip that I got her for her 21st birthday. And so then I get this thing in my head that there's 20 diamonds. Bella has to be 20 when I propose.
Honestly, she this is a serious thing. All she talked about was this. But after we got engaged, she just kept going on about how she had to do it before I turned 21. It was so important that she did it.
But you had said before that we'd spoke about like getting like proposed to and things like that. Like not even in our own context, but you kept
just in
thinking
general.
like I'd hate for it to be like on a different occasion, like on a birthday or
Christmas or like Halloween or something like that. I just wanted it just to be like a random day, completely out of nowhere.
Knew that I didn't want it to be her birthday either. And then we were away. Oh God, I really was overthinking the whole thing. So we go to Iceland. I have the ring with me, which is so scary when you're flying. It's also so scary when we have like one hand luggage between us. So I'm having to try and pack it and make sure that it doesn't get like
lost
or called up in security and then be like, oh, what's this? Like, no, I don't know why they would be like that, but like, you know, all of those things.
Yeah, but they might have said, I need to check your bag, and I would have been
stood
there. You couldn't be like, oh, go away, Bella. I'd be like, no.
They'd be like, well, no. Yeah, exactly. So I was quite stressed about it. Anyway, we got to Iceland. We had the most beautiful time in Iceland.
Honestly, and can I just say that I didn't know we were going to Iceland until like a few days before, so that was just like insane.
That was super special.
And then when we got there, Becca didn't tell me like all these amazing things we were doing. We rode Icelandic ponies. We went to see the Northern Lights, which spoiler alert didn't happen, but it was still really cool.
Yeah.
We also went on the, what was it called?
The Golden Circle tour.
I mean, you had so much planned out for me. I was like the most sport I've ever been.
It was full on.
And the Blue Lagoon, which I just not stopped talking about for like years.
Which we did on your birthday, right?
We literally did it the day after we got engaged.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was amazing.
All of that's in the vlog. We'll link it below. That's what we were saying about earlier. Anyway.
Watch it.
So, we had an amazing time there. Comes the day before Bella's birthday. We didn't have any plans, as in like tours or anything like that.
We just wanted to go out and see the sights.
Yeah, so we went into Reykjavik, which, so beautiful. I mean, it was in November, so it was cold as
It was awful.
It was
the weather was like,
cold.
it was fine, but it wasn't like glamorous. No one was looking cute. No one was looking like sweet. It was just like big jackets and jumpers and actually
now that I think back to it, that day in general, I remember we went to a French cafe and the food was overpriced, which is classic Iceland. It was awful food. That much food. Then we went outside and it was raining and galing, and I was just like, at this point, the wind. I was just like, I wasn't in a bad mood. I was just kind of like tired and like, ugh.
And we were coming along up that bit with that boat, the silver boat statue. Do you remember along that wall?
Oh, yeah.
And we actually got a couple of really cute photos on that wall. It was so windy. You had like your scarf in the air and it was like blowing and all of that.
Yeah.
That was so beautiful over there. But it was there. There was this really cute bit, and I had the ring with me this whole time. So I was constantly stressed. I was
stressed,
like losing the ring, or that you would feel it or something, because we're not exactly like far away. We were like hugging all the time and stuff. So we were walking along this wall. We then go behind this wall, like not in any dodgy way, like other people behind the wall, but it was just really beautiful. It was by the water, but the weather was just horrific.
It was like it was storm.
It was
guys.
horrific.
There was this. We were right by the sea, and the sea was crazy. And then Becca goes, "Oh, why don't we like stop here for a bit and stand here for it?" Which was obviously like a moment for you to propose. And I was like, "No fucking way am I standing out here." I start walking away, and the wind just knocks me to the ground. So I'm like face planted the floor. Like now I'm just like definitely not in the mood to be anywhere but like on our way home.
Bella falls over. Like it's raining, it's so windy. I'm like trying to keep us back, and Bella's like, I just want to go.
Honestly, I was like, this was cute at first, but like now it's actually like a hurricane. So we go home, we go back to our hotel, and I'm like soaked. I'm like, I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just like so over it. So I go.
And also, you weren't feeling very well.
So yeah, so I am gluten-free, which is sucks for our lives, but you know, that's another life. And I didn't know I was gluten-free then, so I had been eating a huge amount of bread, and I was just feeling really like grotty in my stomach, and I was like, God, like what is wrong with me? So I go to the toilet, I wasn't like sick or anything. There wasn't anything that happened. I just went for a wee, and I took off all my clothes except for my like a t-shirt and my pants.
It was wet.
I was wet,
soaked through.
like honestly, like a drowned rat. And I went into the toilet, and then I came out, and Becca sat on the bed with a ring box in her hand, and she's like,
not even right. You sat down in front of me.
No, you had it. No, you had it in your hand. You were holding it like this.
Really?
I walked out and I went, baby, and you were like, come sit here, and I came and sat on the bed, and then you were like, God, honestly, it was a blur because I think you just were like, you didn't say, and you just said, you just opened it and be like, will you marry me?
I really feel like I was like...
You didn't say anything because then you gave me a letter. Yes, no, you said, you know that I love you so much.
Yeah.
Will you marry... But it was very short. She just said, like, I know you love me. You know I love you so much.
I had this whole thing in my head. It was really going to be, like, crazy. But instead, I was sat on the bed in a, like, shitty little Icelandic... Like, a cheap one, because it's all I could afford. And we all sat on the bed. You were half naked, feeling ill.
And she says, you know, I love you so much. I want to marry you. Will you marry me? And I obviously am like, oh, the first thing that I say is, are you kidding me?
Oh, God. Are you kidding me?
And honestly, for like 5 minutes, I'm just like, are you kidding me? And then I'm like, yes! Like in all the movies, like I honestly was just crying.
You were crying so
much. And like for about 5 minutes after, I was just crying. And Becca puts the ring on my finger and it fits perfectly. It's like a dream. And then she takes out this little note, which has like everything that she wanted to say. And
I think I started it with like, I have all this stuff that I wanted to say to you, but just in case I didn't.
She didn't. And she read it to me, and honestly...
And you still have that somewhere.
It's honestly my most favourite thing.
In the back.
Maybe. I love you.
I love you. That was like a whole lot of information. I'm really sorry. That's how it felt though as well. Like really hectic, and I was terrified, and I had really built it up so much in my head, and for ages I really regretted it.
Our knees.
I know they look like boobs.
Please. Oh yeah, they actually are gonna go like this.
For ages, I really regretted how I proposed.
Yeah,
I just had so many plans. I was going to hire out the observatory in Clifton. We were going to go to the SS Great Britain, you know, Brussels, a beautiful place in Iceland. And I regret it so much. But looking back, I'm glad because it was a fun story.
And I kept saying to you, like, I don't want that. I don't want rose petals and like this massive deal. I just want love.
Yeah.
And you are exactly what I want. And it was complete, and I think people could be like, oh yeah, sure, but you'd every girl. No, but it was completely perfect. Like it was everything I wanted it to be. And she didn't get down on one knee, but the next day you got down on one knee. I remember after we went to the Blue Lagoon, because I had to take my ring off when we went to the Blue Lagoon. And I remember when we got out, you went down on one knee and were just like, just because I didn't. So that was really cute.
God.
And Becca's ring story was she didn't want a really expensive ring because you're a classic Becca, but I also wanted her to have rings. I want everyone to know she's taken. And yeah, it's made of recycled metal. It goes spirally around. And when it came, I got down on one knee and did the whole shbang just to be corny and cheesy.
It was cute. I hate this ring.
It gets caught on everything.
It gets bent out of shape. It hurts. It digs in. I hate it, but I will wear it.
And we recently brought our wedding rings because we're actually getting married next year, which is so exciting. And you can't wait to throw that ring into the ocean.
I'm going to throw it into the ocean, yeah.
Sid, you look ridiculous with all that hair on your face.
It's because I've been like stroking him but not looking. Silly, we're almost finished. What did you think of our story? Romantic as hell, right? I know.
He's like, I don't care.
Oh, okay. So rude.
Oh
You
dear.
were so rude, huh? Okay, wait, I'll put. You can see it. It's so ridiculous.
He's just too cute.
Yeah. Okay, so that is basically our whole story.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed it.
If you got this far,
Yeah.
well done.
Thanks. It's hectic, but that is how it felt at the time as well. I'm just so glad I finally did it. Honestly.
I know, we could have still been here,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
engaged. 5 years later. I would have done it eventually, because we did say that. You wanted to propose. We knew
really
that.
wanted to propose.
Yeah.
You
You did it, baby.
Yes, I did.
You did it.
I did. And the whole world knows how. Yes. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Yes.
Sorry if we've just absolutely word vomited everything. We tend to do that. Thank you for watching.
Yes.
Like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.